I am using a French press right now, and it's my first time, so I had to look up how to do it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I love it. If you're confused about how to use one, I go over the rules as quickly as I can. In the meantime, this is not an Amazon find. I can't direct you to the store. Priya sent this to me, and Priya, if you want to go ahead and put your store down in the comments, that's great. I don't know how many people actually watch this, but I would love to see your store. And again, thank you so much for sending this for me to test out. I love it. Only one thing that I would change about it. I'm going to be testing out the French press here. And this is perfect timing because my mother-in-law uses French press coffee and she'll be visiting in a week and a half. So great. I'm so glad this arrived. This is really stylish. I love the handle. And in fact, even my husband, you know, the guy who doesn't really care how things looks, even he said, wow, that looks impressive. I like that. So that's cool. The bottom part is both decorational and scary. When I first saw this, I was all, is it bent? But then I realized it was too evenly bent, so that's part of the style. It is cute. I don't hate it, but it did have the feeling of having just been bent, so I wasn't sure what to think. Love the handle. This part here all felt super secure and looks really nice. So then it all came down to testing. I'm going to do it all again now and see what happens this time around. What I've learned about French press is the first thing you do is you fill it up with hot water and then dump that out. Then you put 8 tablespoons of coffee grounds in, then fill it up with water that is hot but not to the point of boiling, and then set this on and close the spout so that there's no air and wait 4 minutes. Once the 4 minutes is up, we are going to slowly press it down, slide the face around so that it will have the pour slots, and pour our coffee. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'll be back. One thing I failed to mention is that although this came as one piece, you've got your strainer, you've got your handle, and you've got your glass cup. And this is good to know if you feel like you need to do a better job of cleaning. It comes completely apart. Now I've got my hot water in, I'm going to dump it out and fill in my grounds. Now I feel like I overfilled it just a wee tiny bit. I probably should have taken it here the way my husband did. It's just the water kept pouring, so oops, my bad. Okay, I really should just dump some of this out. That's what I should do. Okay, all right, dump some of it out. There we go. The reason I made the bold choice to dump some of it out is because if the lid cannot close down properly, then I don't assume I'm going to get the heat captured in. There. That's weird. I don't remember this being an issue before. I'm still not getting the lid down. Not sure why that is. I'm gonna have to check into that once this is emptied. I had overfilled it at first. So, hey, when you did it, was the lid closing proper for you?
Yeah.
Okay, for some reason I did not get the lid to like make a seal or anything. Is it supposed to make a seal, or is it just supposed to like...
No, it just sits like that.
Oh, okay. I think I'd feel more comfortable if there was a ledge where it sat, where I knew it was in place. Well, my coffee is absolutely delicious. It's very smooth, especially compared to the Kcups I usually use. Very, very smooth coffee. So I like that. Oh, I wish I could show you. The dregs at the bottom, all very smooth. I'm not really able to show, am I? So we don't actually, in this cup at least, I don't have grounds, but I do have the thicker bit on the bottom, which is actually delicious. And so, there, took another sip. There we go. So I'm gonna say that the mesh is doing its job. I'm going to go ahead and empty this one into the sink, and let's see how this one looks. There we go. Wonderful. Okay, here's this, and here is this, and this is the clean stuff, not the grounds. And I hear this is honestly, I mean, I've heard that this is the delicious stuff, but it is not grounds. Therefore, I'm going to say that the mesh is actually doing its job well. Even with me overfilling it the way I had accidentally done. Yeah, all the grounds are on the bottom, but I don't see any floating here on the top. Nothing in here. The only thing that I would improve upon this is the lip. It is a flat lip, and I would have liked it to cup so that when I put in here, I knew I had it on right, because it's like hanging more on one side than the other. So just a little bit of an overhang on the lip so that when I put it on, I know I've actually put it on, and I feel like I'm sealing the heat in a little bit. That's it. Otherwise, it works great. And oh God, that was some good coffee. I've never had French roast, so yay me, I've just learned. Love the handle. Wasn't sure about this part. My husband thought it was cute. I kept thinking, oh no, it's bent. So, but I'm an idiot, so I don't know what to say about that. Love the handle so much. Love the fact that it comes apart because it makes it so much easier to clean. Yeah, just this one little piece here with the ridge, and that's the only thing. And the coloring, I even love the coloring. Yes. So that's my final take on this French roast kit. It is some delicious coffee, and I really, really, really thank you for sending that to me.